guys, what's up? I am back with another tutorial. I had to get this up for you guys because I know everyone wants to be extremely glowy for the summer, including myself. So I hope this tutorial will help with you guys. We got a bronzy, shimmery eye going on with some extremely glowing, dewy skin. I did want to give a huge shout out. I feel like this is the main thing that pretty much makes this tutorial. This is the Derma and SunKissAlba Radiant Glow Face Oil. It's sort of a face and body oil. You can use it for either one, which is what it says on the back. SunKissAlba, I actually met her at the event where I got this product, and she's the sweetest person ever, a genuinely real, honest, and nice person. And she made this product, so congratulations to her. It's actually an amazing product. So not only is she great as a person, but the product is great in itself. So I'm super happy to be using this, and I feel like it made the biggest difference in this tutorial. Like, I don't feel like this tutorial would have been the same without this oil. So I just wanted to give that a quick shout out and let you guys know just how much I've been loving it. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe and like, just to get all that boring stuff out of the way. But other than that, let's just get started into this glowing, youthful summer makeup look. So I already have my eyebrows filled in and my eyelids are primed. I used Max Paint Jelly Paint Pot all over my eyelid. But the first thing that I want to tell you guys before we get into the makeup is water. Water is going to be your best friend if you want glowing skin. So my skin is naturally dry, but when I'm not drinking enough water, it's even worse. What I would suggest to help you guys drink water if you kind of have a hard time remembering to drink water, because that happens to me a lot too, is just get yourself like a cute big water bottle. I actually just got this one from Style Haul and I love it because it's so huge, and I'm able to just keep this at my desk with a bunch of water. If I have a water bottle that just looks kind of cute, like, it's easier to have it around and it just feels better to drink water out of it for some reason. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know. That's how I'll remember to drink more water. The only downside to drinking water is you have to pee like every 2 minutes. For today's eye look, I'm using the Tartiest Pro palette, and you guys know how much I love this palette because I talk about it all the time. I'm first picking up the shade called Innocent on a Sigma E40, and I'm just gonna pick that up all over, tap it off, and then just sweep that all over my crease area. It just creates like a nice warm wash of color right in your crease, so it'll be a good transition for later on. Now that I have my transition color, I'm gonna go in with the shade Whimsy on a Real Techniques 203 brush. This fits perfectly in my crease. I'm just picking a little bit of that up. And then I'm gonna keep this color a little bit lower so it won't be all over my crease like the previous one. And then just blend that out a little bit more. You don't want to see any harsh lines, you just want to be consistent with keeping everything looking really smooth. So if you ever feel like you packed too much color on with a darker shade, just go back in with your most fluffy brush that you have and just go over everything all together. I'm going in with a little bit more color, that same Whimsy shade. Then again, blend it out. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade called Glam. It's not a silver, but it's not a gold. I feel like it's the perfect in-between. I really like that color. I'm gonna place that all over my lid. But before I do that, I'm just gonna spray my brush with some Fix Plus, so the color comes up really pigmented. Do you see how beautiful that pigment is now that I've sprayed my brush with some Fix Plus? I love it. These colors, like golds and bronzes, orange colors, are super summery, so I just feel like they're gonna add to your overall glowing look. Then I'm gonna go back in with my smaller Real Techniques brush. I'm not gonna pick up any more product, but I'm just gonna go in my crease to make sure the gold color is nice and blended in with those shades into my crease. So I know typically most people want to be super lightweight and natural during the summer, but all I want is for my skin to glow while looking glam. So I'm just going to place a pair of false lashes on. I'm going to use these Ariel Wispie lashes. Lashes are on. I absolutely love these lashes. I feel like they're so natural, but they're very long, so they give like that long effect without being too much. What I love about a summer glow is I feel like the skin makes your entire look. I like to focus on prepping my skin. I feel like I've mentioned this to you guys before, but I prep my skin a lot when I want a very glowing look. And I have a brand new product that I'm so excited to use in this video. This product is by Derma and SunKissAlba here on YouTube. I've been using this product since I've gotten it. I haven't been able to stop using it. This is her Radiant Glow Face Oil. It has jojoba, argan, and sea buckthorn oils. So the shimmer in here is actually mica, which is a mineral, and it actually doesn't show up so much as shimmer on your skin. Your skin actually absorbs the shimmer, and it's supposed to allow you to glow literally from within, which is so cool. Since I've been using it, I've been obsessed. Like, I've always loved face oils, but this one just, I'm gonna put this on before I put my foundation on. Just like to, I'm pretty generous just because I love face oils, and since I do have dry skin, it is okay that I do this. If you have oily skin, you may not want to use as much, but you can still use a little bit. I just like a lot of this stuff. It's not a heavy oil either. Like, it feels very lightweight on the skin. It feels so good, and it smells so good. Oh, I just love it. I'm using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation. I'm in the shade Y255, and I just use about 2.5 pumps of that. Okay, now that that's blended in, I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This has been my favorite lately, and I'm just gonna conceal and highlight with that. I'm gonna put on a little bit of my RCMA No Color Powder with a Real Techniques setting brush just to set right under my eyes to ensure that the concealer won't crease. I don't really want to powder my whole face just because I want to keep that dewy look that this oil gave me under my foundation. So I'm just going to set right under there. Now I'm going to go in and bronze my skin with, of course, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, my absolute fave. I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush just to put that on the contours and perimeters of my face. Then I'm going in with blush. Of course, I'm using Luminous by Milani. If you guys have any good blush recommendations, please leave it down below because I just cannot stop using this blush. And now for highlight. Obviously, this is the most important step in this tutorial because we want to glow big time. I'm using Mary Louminizer by the Balm. Mine broke a little bit, so I had to press it back into the pan, so I'm like super careful with it. I'm just gonna put that on the tops of my cheekbones as always. Then I'm gonna also bring that up onto my brow bone and just blend that right there. Oh my gosh. I like to do the tip of my nose and then the bridge, but I leave this little middle space empty. And there we have it, done with highlight. I am really glowing right now. Okay, I'm gonna move things back to the eyes. I'm taking my NYX Tress Jolie brown eyeliner and I'm just gonna line my waterline with that. Then I'm jumping back into the palette and I'm picking up that burnt orange shade called Whimsy on a really flat, tiny brush. And I'm just going to use that to blend out the brown eyeliner just right along my lash line. Lash line is smoked out to my liking, and now I am taking the number 7. This is their Stay Perfect Long Lasting Volume Mascara, and it just has really short bristles. Moving on to my lips, I am using the NYX Lip Liner. This is in the shade Peekaboo, so it's a nice kind of pinky nude color. And then for lip gloss, I'm going in with this Makeup Forever gloss. This is their Artist Plexi Gloss, and I've gotten 2 samples of these and I've absolutely fallen in love with both of them. They're just so glossy. They're like the glossiest lips I've ever had. This is in the shade 202. So the makeup is done. I just have one more thing to do. I am taking the Radiant Glow Oil by Derma and SunKissAlba, and I'm actually gonna put this on my shoulders just a little bit to have that extra glow. It just creates such a nice glow and it feels so good. Alright guys, so that completes this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed this. I am obsessed with this look. Not only the warmth of the eyes, but just the glowing of the skin. The oil underneath my foundation and then the highlight on top of it all is just like, I am in my element right now. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe because you know how much it means to me from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!